Today I'm going to tell you about Adventure 3 in The Sky's the Limit, Up, Up, and Away. So in this lesson, students are going to create flying discs. They're going to spin as they fly through the air, and you're going to be using your vertical wind tunnel for these, and you're going to add a string to each of these. You're going to tape the string to the center of each fan. I like to wind a little tape around the end of each piece of string to make an aglet so that the discs thread on easier. And you're going to have these materials. So now you're going to play the message from the duo, and you're going to check for understanding again. So what are they asking us to do? India said they will help photograph a part of the world called the empty quarter. Why do you think it's important to maybe photograph this area from the air? Why would that be useful? So then show them the prototypes that you made of the flying discs and demonstrate how they'll test those in the vertical wind tunnel. So you need to mention to them that we're trying to create something called lift. And lift is a force that's created when an object moves through a fluid, and air is considered a fluid, believe it or not. And so we're trying to create a disc that's going to spin, and if it spins, then we've achieved lift, even if it descends down through the tube. As long as it's spinning, that's success. Then show them the instructions on page 16 in their journal and tell them to imagine how they want to make their flying disc. We have some templates. There's some templates in your instructor guide that you can show them. They can use those to cut out of cardstock or even regular paper their flying disc. They're going to need to decide if they want to make a disc that spins on the string in the wind tunnel or using the hand launcher. So show them an example of both of those and give them time to imagine and plan their designs. Have them sketch those out and go around and initial them before they go and get their test materials. For this activity, you're going to need to closely monitor the wind tunnels, because the string, for one thing, you want to probably help them thread those onto the string, and you're going to need to hold it up straight as they're testing. And you also want to make sure that string doesn't fall down into the fan, or you'll spend a lot of your day retrieving it. After all have tested their designs, reflect as a group on the things that worked, what didn't work, and then have students maybe design a new one and retest. And have them reflect in their journal as you get close to the close of your class today. And remind them again that engineers don't get it right the first time. They learn from their mistakes. And so this is just an important part of the design process. At the end of this adventure, I like to show them the video that's mentioned in the next in Adventure 4. I like to use it here at the end of Adventure 3. And it's got some stunning video by a person named George Steinmetz. And this is his amazing aerial photography that he took from flying over the empty quarter in basically like a lawn chair on a glider. So it's great. It's a great little video. And that's the end of Adventure 3. I hope you have a fun time doing this with your class. Have a nice day.